Hi, I'm George Martin. I'm a practicing dermatologist here in Maui, and we're here at the Rheumatology Winter Clinical Symposium 2018. And my lecture covered three major topics. It covered psoriasis and what's new in psoriasis, what's new in atopic dermatitis, and the current therapies in melanoma that pertain to rheumatology. In psoriasis, we've had a blockbuster year in 2017, which brought us the first of the IL-23 blockers. We have gazelkumab, also known as the brand name Tremfya, was brought to market. This is a 0, 4, and then every 8-week injection. In the pivotal trials, it was compared to adalimumab, and across the board outperformed adalimumab. PASI 100 scores of roughly 50% were recorded with the use of gazelkumab. And what's most interesting is that when you discontinue gazelkumab, the median time for a PASI 90 score to drop was almost 4 months. So this is a very durable, long-acting molecule that works upstream to block the 23 pathway. And it's an amazing, amazing new drug whose sort of grandfather was ustekinumab. It was figured out that ustekinumab blocked both IL-12 and IL-23, but the real power of the blockade was through the IL-23 pathway, which blocks downstream cytokines such as IL-17, TNF, IL-22, IL-6. So we have just witnessed the launch of the first pure IL-23 blocker. There are two other blockers to come, tildrakizumab and risankizumab, both which have amazing performance. Both will come out on the market as 0, 4, and every 12-week injections. And these are new high-performing drugs. So look for tildrakizumab to come out a little later in 2018, and then probably by early 19, the advent of risankizumab. The new news is that certolizumab, well known to rheumatologists in rheumatoid arthritis and psoriatic arthritis, has now been, the phase 3 studies are in. We're expecting an FDA approval soon, and it will be soon launched in dermatology for the treatment of psoriasis. This molecule is been submitted as a 200 milligram and 400 milligram every 2-week dose. It was non-inferior in the 200 milligram dose to etanercept high dose, and the 400 milligram dose outperformed etanercept as far as PASI 75 scores. Atopic dermatitis, what's new? Well, dupilumab's now been on the market for a year. It's a selective IL-4 alpha monoclonal antibody, fully humanized, and it really blocks IL-4 and IL-13, two very important Th2 cytokines. It is dosed at 600 milligrams loading dose, followed by 300 milligrams every 2 weeks. Our EC scores, which are the equivalent of your ACR scores or PASI scores, showed a 70% improvement across the 2 pivotal trials, and the itch scores dropped by about 50%. So this is the first of what hopes to be many therapies, systemic therapies, for atopic dermatitis that will be FDA approved. Heretofore, we've had cyclosporin, methotrexate, mycophenolate, and azathioprine, all non-approved and all with their own toxicities. Dupilumab has an amazing safety profile. There might be some conjunctivitis in a few % of patients and maybe some injection site reactions, but it's a very, very safe drug. And for those severe patients with atopic dermatitis, and we're talking about 50% body surface area, this drug is a real game changer and an incredible safety profile.